Hello Bloomington, I'm Mayor Tim Busse, and this is the Council Minute for the week of November 14th. Back in October, the City Council approved a number of land use applications for the Oxboro Heights Development Project. On Monday night, we took the next steps by adopting the Oxboro Heights Redevelopment Project Area and Plan, and by establishing the Oxboro Heights Tax Increment Financing Housing District and approving its financing plan. Oxboro Heights will be a 5-story, affordable, independent senior apartment building on 93rd Street, just to the east of Lyndale Avenue. It's adjacent to Popeye's restaurant, and the site currently consists of 2 vacant lots and 1 single-family home. The project will include 125 units and will bring people, vibrancy, and life to Lyndale, and will help support existing and new businesses. With new sidewalks and new transit along Lyndale Avenue, it will also be a lot easier for residents to get around. The Oxboro Heights development fits really well with the Lyndale Avenue retrofit plan, which the city adopted last year. The plan establishes a vision for the future of Lyndale Avenue, and the goal is to maintain and strengthen Lyndale as a lively community amenity. The affordability component of Oxboro Heights is really important. We've heard from a lot of residents about the need for additional affordable housing options for seniors. And we've heard the housing needs to be close to services and amenities. Oxboro Heights will help fill that need. It's a great location, and all of their units will be affordable at income levels ranging from 30% to 70% of area median income. In addition to serving the senior community, Oxboro Heights will bring benefits to local schools, and I've said this before. Anecdotally, we've heard from developers that new senior developments in Bloomington tend to attract at least half of their residents from Bloomington itself. As those residents move from their previous homes, that opens up new housing opportunities for growing families and brings more students to our local schools. From the time the council first heard about this project until now, 3 things have changed that make this a really good, strong agreement. First of all, the number of units available at the deeply affordable levels have increased. Of the 125 units, 9 will be available to residents at 30% of area median income, and 23 units will be available to residents at 50% of the area median income. Now, the area median income in the Twin Cities is roughly $118,000. That means half the families in the Twin Cities make more than that, half make less. So families that will be eligible for housing units at 30% area median income would be making about $33,000 each year. Families that would be eligible for housing units at 50% area median income would be making about $58,000 a year. $58,000 a year. That's $29 an hour. That's folks working in our hospitality industry, or in our care facilities, or at one of our light industrial companies. We're working toward housing that people can afford. The second part that I really like is that the development agreement states that the affordability requirements will be in place for 30 years. That's normally not the case. And finally, I love how the tax increment financing is structured. To help with this project, Bloomington's Housing and Redevelopment Authority will provide a $2.125 million loan from the city's Affordable Housing Trust Fund. The funds generated in this tax increment district will go toward paying that loan back, which will ultimately help replenish Bloomington's Affordable Housing Trust Fund. This is a really good project. I want to thank the developer, MWF, for working closely with city staff and with their lending partner to bring this project from idea to reality. And I want to thank our city staff for the great work they did on this as well. You can expect to see construction over the next couple of years with the goal of opening in January of 2025. Also on Monday, I read a proclamation in support of Small Business Saturday. The last Saturday in November is recognized as National Small Business Saturday. It's the Saturday after Thanksgiving. And it's an opportunity to celebrate our local small businesses and the contributions they make to the local economy and this community. Still this year, small businesses need our support as they continue to navigate, to retool, and to pivot from the effects of the coronavirus pandemic. Did you know that according to the United States Census, there are more than 38,000 small businesses with fewer than 100 employees in Hennepin County? That represents more than 96% of all businesses with paid employees in the largest county in the state. Now, we all know on those days after Thanksgiving, there are plenty of shopping opportunities, both in person and online. But we also know that supporting small, independently owned businesses has enormous social, economic, and environmental impacts. That's why for the first time this year, Bloomington has partnered with Hennepin County to launch the Love Local campaign. Love Local encourages residents to support local businesses that create jobs, boost the local economy, and make our communities vibrant and livable. There are a lot of great small businesses in Bloomington. Small Business Saturday is a wonderful opportunity to get to know them and support them. Look for these window clings at small businesses across Bloomington. And show us how you're supporting small businesses this holiday. Use the hashtag #LoveLocalBloomington. And if your business needs a window cling, stop by Civic Plaza and ask for one at the front desk. And finally today, on Monday night, we heard from graduates of the most recent class of the Bloomington Leadership Program. The Bloomington Leadership Program is a city-sponsored program led by our Community Outreach and Engagement Division. It promotes civic engagement, develops community leaders, breaks down barriers, and increases understanding of local government. The 14 members of this year's cohort made the commitment to attend 9 sessions that typically lasted 2 to 3 hours, so it's not an insignificant commitment. Topics of discussion included Government 101, an overview of boards and commissions, a comprehensive look at city services, public participation, and community leadership. Sessions also included experiential learning, a mock city council meeting, and the always popular tour of the Bloomington Water Treatment Plant. It's a great program, and over the years we've seen a number of graduates move into leadership positions here in the city, in Bloomington schools, in faith communities, and in our nonprofits. These folks are committed, they're informed, and they provide a solid foundation of leadership throughout our city. Congratulations to this year's graduates. They will now join a network of more than 100 program alumni. The Bloomington Leadership Program is an annual program. If you're interested, be on the lookout in the spring for the announcement of the 2023 program. That will do it for this week's Council Minute. Thanks very much for spending time with us today. Until next time, stay safe, Bloomington.